I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WARGAMES. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WARGAMES was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WARGAMES match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WARGAMES officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WARGAMES begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from
The new bloodline does not live.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
And Jey needs to find an opening fast.
Off the roll. The countdown hurdling. Towards a shift to the status quo. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribe.
Up high, flying. He's looking fairly drained.
Jey is in a very vulnerable position here. Tight spot for Jey here. DDT delivered.
And it can be all over for Jey. Oof, kick finds it.
Forearm! Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
Boom, bam!
The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
Down in a hurry.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
So precise with the super kick.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Jey has become relentless.
Uso is determined right now.
Ooh.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and down. Fucking arrow.
Incredible.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match. And Uso.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage. Oh my God!
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
Nice calf kick, great elevation.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Ooh, and a kick.
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, up high.
And Zayn getting knocked around there.
From the top, double axe handle connects. He wants it one more time.
And looking at Jacob Fatu, and a heck of a DDT we just witnessed.
Did Jake... Fatu get enough of it?
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
The explosive suplex.
8 men in this war. But what? Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
That could put Tonga down for good.
And Tonga Loa close things out. Ooh.
Both wrists captured.
And Tonga Loa close things out.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Big back body drop. You see the height on that?
That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test.
Launcher. Splash. Boom.
Countdown underway. The odds of the 2 men will be even. Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential. Tonga.
Let's think about Tu's intentions here.
Landing a big hip and a hammer.
Tonga Loa's eyes tracking. Making way back to the ring.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Taking flight.
All right, Hurricane Rana.
Driving down with the accent.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
You just feel like this match may be about to reach its finish.
Feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Battling on the top. Here we go. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now. Samoan drop.
But his torso continues to be the target.
Able to slip
kick hits the target. Sammy with a big
With the final entrant now in the structure, this match is officially begun.
Shoulders down, looking for the win here.
Making the save, still alive here. He's starting to battle and looking at Jacob Fatu.
what a headbutt. Samoan spike.
No way Sammy recovered from.
And Bloodline's handle.
He's finding himself in some territory. He's doing a dangerous height here.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire.
Tonga. What the hell did we just see?
There is no recovery from that. This
Uso
And Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso splash.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Giving a new name to the move, hammer throw.
Now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance. Blast off. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
And Jimmy still dishing out a very impactful attack.
Yeah, Jimmy knows you have to
Spear! Jimmy with a game ender.
punch right in the head. Jimmy dodges out of that.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
Boom! Right on target. And in front of Jim. Sammy covers. Shoulders down. Going for the cover. Solo shoulders are down. Teammate intervenes just in time.
Oh, man.
But then to Sami Zayn.
Sammy ended it there. He's going for the cover.
Jay can seal it here.
Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display.
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Placing him in the corner, counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal.
Look out!
Down with force.
Enough is enough. And now having to deal with that It's like going up against two competitors at once.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Oh, point of the elbow finds the mark.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Basically hammering the opponent into the floor.
Went after the head and neck again.
Maybe trying to rattle the opposition's balance.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
Taking head over heels.
Ah, perfect kick.
ooh, elbow strike.
Countering that offense.
Sami Zayn, takedown.
The coaching clutch.
The more he fights, the more... How's he going to get out of this predicament?
Elbows his way out.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline.
Bang! A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign. And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Up on their shoulder.
Looking to end this.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. Connecting on the DDT.
End of the line for Zayn.
Look at this. Jacob is holding in. Setting up again.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. Jay is down and out.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee.
And Tama Loa close things out.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the...
Paluva kick in the corner.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Uzi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Spiked. Jacob about to end this fight.
So this leader of the new Bloodline has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman, Sikoa will be everything he says he is, and
shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Gotta be a bit.
Taking flight. Boom. Good night. What a knee. And
Tonga
executing a vicious Tongan twist.
Jimmy, have any fight left?
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Both wrists captured, and these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Tonga will put a stamp on this one. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Tonga going up high.
Sky high.
Jimmy Uso taking quite a beating.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Every successive move, Jimmy's held close.
Neckbreaker connects.
Excellent precision.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Oh, Zayn anticipated that.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to enjoy a smash like that.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely planned. Launched up high into the pop-up powerbomb. Here we go. Huge impact.
The finishing touch is going to be coming Jay's way here.
Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Turned it into a jawbreaker. Oh, stop side to the noggin.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes. And he is fired up.
And the entrance of the last competitor means that War Games has officially begun.
It's hard to believe that what we just saw was the appetizer to the main course. These competitors are more than hungry. The target's been acquired once more. Down with a DDT.
That is what it takes to top a rage.
But meanwhile, Zayn.
He's going back to the wall. Man, needs to. And Tama alone close things out.
Jacob about. Takedown. Putting in the crossface.
Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Batu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each